He was wrongly arrested for murdering his mother, has settled a lawsuit against the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office. But as WPTV News Channel 5's John Shaman discovered, it's a murder case yet to be resolved in the courts.
December 2016, Sheila Hamner is killed in her Fort Pierce home. Neighbors hear screams. They are the screams of Kenny Hamner, who tells investigators he discovered his mother's body and was struck in the forearm by another man. At the scene that night, Sheriff Ken Mascara said this.
We have information that possibly a dark-skinned Hispanic male was involved.
But in January of 2017,
Kenny Hamner, the son, in fact did kill his mother.
Detectives tell Hamner he received a low score on a lie detector test.
I've been doing polygraphs since 2000. He scored a -21.
2 months later, though, the charges against Kenny Hamner are dropped.
Initially, the physical evidence there, the eyewitness testimony, did not support what Kenny told us on the scene.
But when asked if Kenny was still a suspect, the sheriff would not exonerate him.
I don't want to say anything about Kenny in that regard right now.
In March of 2018, another man, Carlos Gilbert Ariana Ramirez, was indicted for the murder. In the summer of 2020, he was expected to take a plea deal, but at the last minute decided to go to trial. Kenny Hamner and his family are in the courtroom that day. At the end of 2020, Hamner sues the sheriff's office, and a settlement was just reached in federal court, the financial details confidential. In a deposition taken earlier this year, Hamner describes how he was isolated by his family while he was in jail, as they had been told he had killed their mother, and how difficult it was to clear his name in the public's eye. Hamner also described that it was like a sock in the gut when the sheriff would not clear his name. We reached out to the sheriff, but he declined to comment on the settlement. Through a friend, Kenny Hamner said he was not ready yet to speak publicly on the matter. As for Carlos Gilbert Ariana Ramirez, he has a court appearance scheduled for next week. In St. Lucie County, John Shaman, WPTV, News Channel 5.